underneath I've got.
It's very.
Have you ever seen a roo kick? Have you ever seen an emu run under the bright Aussie skies and said this year will be the one? Oi, oi, oi! What does it mean to be a part of a footy team? It's more than a game. The footy's in our veins. It's time to go. It's the Northern Footy Show. Get out of our way. We wanna see them play.
Up there and through the headphones. All right, guys, welcome to the Northern Footy Show. As you can see, we're out of the studio this week. We're at the absolutely fantastic Bundoora Bayford Ford, where you drive away happy. Thanks to Adrian for hosting us tonight. Before we start the show and introduce our guests, I want to start, KB, with some of the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. We shot a couple of commercials here for Bayford, and if they sell a car out of this, I'll be shocked.
I reckon they'll sell many. Like the thongs on the weekend got like 600,000 likes.
Yep.
So the more I muck up, the more they sell.
Let's talk about your thongs on the weekend. Our relationship with the NFNL is super strong, and it must have got so strong. A very sick CEO, Martin Stillman, is laid up at home, crook as a dog, and he managed to get you a sponsor with New Balance because you just can't come out. I think it's hurt him so much that you can't go out with thongs and represent the footy show. He got you a sponsor. Well, how did he get a sponsor before us, JK?
I think I'm driving home on the car tonight.
I don't think you are. He might steal one, and that's about it. But
have New Balance got moccasins?
That's about your retire. Let's jump into the show. We've got a huge lineup. We're going to try and smash through for an hour. We've brought in two special extra commentary boys in the Carews boys, Matt and James. Welcome to the show, boys.
Thanks, boys. Thank you.
You might just have to speak up a bit when you speak. That's all right. Now, someone's playing the sympathy card up here with the arm in a brace. Walk us through what's happened there, because I heard you got a bit roughed up leading into the game on the weekend.
He got whacked right before the ball started. I was there.
I mean, that's all part of the game. As soon as bit of niggle straight away, which is what we play for. We know it's going to happen. So
you would have done it to someone in the same position, true or not?
100%.
100%.
You carried it into the game, didn't you? Yeah, I did it actually against North Heidelberg in the last round. So had that then, and then sort of just tried to push through, not knowing exactly what it was until season was done. So just want to get through.
Now, unfortunately, your season's over. You guys went down on the weekend, but congratulations on a great season. Finals is, the aspirations, and it's a tough season. Outside of Heidelberg, one game separated second to sixth on the ladder. Probably don't bring that up in front of Casey Duncan after. He might have heart failure. But it was a great season for you. Tell me how many goals you ended up on.
I think it was 51 or 52 for the
year.
Yeah.
No, you know exactly.
He just told us off there. I kicked 52-16.
Everyone says I think.
Finals included.
52.
55 goals.
Yeah, no, it was, as I said, it was a good year for us boys. It's our third year in Div 1 now after the 22 grand final. So to be in finals and obviously finish third is a really good effort from the whole club in terms of bringing blokes in the last couple of years as well. As soon as you get up, you sort of have to, you got to do a few different things around the club. So the fact that we also brought in a few boys was helpful this year, and we're lucky enough to get to the end of it and then finish third and make finals for the first time in Div 1.
The most common question I've been asked about you this season is, who is your junior club?
Who is my junior club? My junior club played all my juniors at Eltham.
At Eltham?
Yeah, all my juniors at Eltham.
And then boys.
Right. Because St Mary's,
all
I think,
too, I reckon.
I thought St Mary's were having a claim to fame on you as well. Did you play?
Me?
No, that was Matthew.
That was Matthew. Now, that was the confusion that both boys might end up together in not too long. Is that right, Matt? Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you. Nah, I don't know, just see how it goes. But
so that sounds like a yes. We'll play together at some stage.
Either way,
I don't know, just see how it goes.
Eventually, you want to play for
Oh, sure. Oh, for sure, yeah.
I mean, he's got his.
So it could be in St Mary's.
Could be in St Mary's. Why not?
That's exactly right.
He's got his nights to focus on next year.
Exactly
so
right.
Hopefully, he doesn't have to play local.
So you
that's the problem
committed
we wanna have.
James next year already? Have
I
you
have.
signed?
Yes, I've committed to Manuel. Yeah, I'm
Locked.
there next year.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Well, that
100%.
dispels half the rumours we were going to start during the week if you said no. And let's get to the man of the moment, Nick Lynch. Thanks for coming on the show. Monster game ahead this week. Great for you to come on. I appreciate it. Tell me about the bounce down. It happens very quickly in football, and we haven't seen South Morang had a pretty good season this year, and probably had one of the lowest winning margins in the end, and still bounced down. But you guys have stuck real fat, and you have done such a fantastic job. To be honest, you're the fittest coach we've had any this year. No offense, Casey, don't get in the background, but you look super fit, still ready to go. Any truth to the rumour you're making a comeback?
I like to tell the boys some weeks that I'm getting the boots back out to train and having a run around, but my calves and hammies said no about 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah, so you're done.
I had to hang them up. Yeah.
You're keeping super fit now. Let's talk about the game that's coming up this week. It'll be the ultimate success to bounce straight back up. Be better for it because you have managed to bleed a lot of games into kids this year, haven't you?
Yeah, we've played a bunch of kids. It's where we're at, though, to be honest. We have to start blooding the kids back through because our top end, as everyone knows, has been around for a long time and they've all got great CVs in the competition, but they are getting a little bit older. So we've had to blood a bunch of kids. We've played, I think, 9 or 11 under 19s this year.
Wow.
And some of them have played every game for us as well and been some of the most important players. And we've got a Colts group coming through that finish on top of the ladder in the Yarra League Division 1 as well. So we put all our eggs in that basket. We always have, and we'll continue to do so. And hopefully this week the boys go and have a good crack, but we'll see what happens.
I've got to ask you before the boys jump in here and ask you some questions is, how do you find going and playing finals at a ground that you haven't played on all year? For me, it is the greatest even or upper. You get out to Laylaw, Diamond Creek's perhaps used of the big, wide, bigger ground that they're on. Your ground, I think, is I coached against the 19s there this year. It's a wide ground, but it doesn't seem as deep. A couple of kicks and, one good kick out of the middle at McLeod and you're inside the 30, and that resonates, doesn't it, at Laylaw? I see that as an advantage to you. How do you prepare for that?
It probably measures up really close to our ground, and obviously Dymo was so well structured out of their ground. So, look, you rock up and you play footy, but any bit of an advantage that you can get, you go for. And I guess our ball movement and the way we set up suits. We don't have to shift it depending on how big the 50s are and stuff like that. It's pretty much what we've done all year. So that side of things we can kind of settle straight into and defend the ground and set up as we do during the season, which obviously is a positive for us.
What do you take from 2 weeks ago? Obviously, first final against Diamond Creek.
Dymo were pretty good.
Yep.
They got a lot of good players. We're going to have to play out, and they had a percentage of 260 this year.
Huge.
That's huge. We got a good look at them as well, so we know we can't bring exactly what we brought that day. And the fact that we had to play another week, you never want to play the extra week, but if you win it and don't get injured, you almost do want to play the extra week, I think. So we're a bit hardened now, and we actually changed a few things up for the Whittlesea game. With not that we thought we were going to get past Whittlesea, but in the progress of us on the football side, but us to then take another step forward to try and win the whole thing if we did get through. So the few tweaks were made. They've got a heap of good players all over the field, really experienced bodies as well, coming up against a bunch of our kids. But now our kids have had 3 hard finals in a row, so we think they've matured as well. I think we're ready to go.
We've seen a lot with finals this season. Lorimer had a big win over Fitzroy, and Fitzroy's come back and won the flag, which we'll talk about in a minute. Grand final day, take from experience from a guy that ever played in a winning one, anything can happen. We were undefeated one year and out in straight sets. Anything can happen on that day because there's a lot of nerves that go into the day as well, isn't there, Nick?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we've been on the receiving end, but in 2017 in Division 1, we won the qualifying final by 110 points.
Yeah.
And got rolled 2 weeks later. So unfortunately, I've experienced the wrong way, and hopefully we can experience the right way this time. It's a different feel. Like the club's buzzing. I'm getting messages of blokes who I haven't heard from the club for years, and it's like grand final week. Everyone gets up and about. They're volunteers and everything. It's so excited. All the work they put in, they get this big payoff at the end of the year to celebrate on the last day of the season. So look, we're going to go out, give it our best crack. and see what happens. As you said, you never know. There'll be periods of the game when you kick a few of those goals that sometimes you miss. You get a bit of scoreboard pressure. You never know.
Is it fair to say Darcy Barden's just been taking the piss this year a little bit? Like, just goes out, I'll kick it a ton. Who cares?
If he kicked straight, he would have kicked 150. But he, all honest, he's been great. His leadership, like for a bloke that old, like family life himself and work life, he's attacked every contest like all year.
Yeah,
like doesn't mark it on the ground, up in the air, trying to the last sign for getting beat, whether we're winning by 10 goals. So he's been awesome, and the sides put a lot of time in trying to stop him.
Yeah.
And on the flip side of that, he didn't kick any last week. I thought we played really well and still won. So that's a positive in there as well.
Well, Paddy Ferrant didn't kick a goal in the grand final and kicked 8 the year before and lost the granny. Didn't kick a goal at all on the weekend and they won the granny. Let's talk very quickly and we'll come back to you on that. Did you younger fellas, Matt or James, we'll start with you, Matt, did you watch any of the game last week, Fitzroy Stars, Lorimer?
We watched the first.
Yeah, we both were there for the first half.
Yeah, first half, I reckon. Yeah.
And then we rolled across to the McLeod game, actually. So finished off there, which was a good finish for that one. But yeah, we were there.
So you paid twice to get in?
No,
after half time.
Get the stamp.
Oh, it's lovely. Well worked. Yeah, you young fellas.
They all jumped in the back of a panel van.
That's sorted. But no, yeah, we were there the first half, and obviously unfortunate for one of the Lauren boys to go down, which might have turned the tides in the way that they went about it.
Or Noah Mooney, which is okay at the moment.
Yeah. Look, it was
the most important thing.
Hard fought one, wasn't it? Indeed. What I took from that, Granny, is that you can't take nothing for granted. And both sides fought all the way to the end. And all the credit to the Lorimer boys, mate. Until that last siren went, they fought it out, with that belief. But Fitzroy Stars, for me, were just too class at the end. I thought Kane Proctor was fantastic. I think on my phone, I got to confirm today. Was it you? 42 possessions. We gave him best on ground.
210 ranking points.
210 ranking points. That's insane.
Yeah, quite one, did he?
What's that?
Yeah, so good.
Yeah. But it comes down, we all play for that, that ultimate success. But 35 years since they've won a flag, that's a fair wait.
And I think like what Lucia was saying before about, you're getting all these people texting you and stuff like that. Seeing the crowd and the Fitzroy Stars community, the way they were post-win, like that was pretty good to see. Like the joy and the happiness is kind of why you play footy and why you do all the hard work.
Yep.
So yeah, that was unreal, and they really deserve it. Obviously, Lion's last game as well.
Yeah. So he says. I reckon he's got a couple left in him yet. Maddie, tell me about your season and next year with your Knights commitments. What's that looking like? I might get you to pull that mic a bit closer. Sorry, I didn't set it well. Perfect. Excellent.
And mind you, Matty can still play 17s.
Yeah. So
Right. So you're still 17s eligible.
Yeah.
Now, let me make some notes. I've got some contacts.
Yeah. So I started the year first 3 games was with St Mary's.
Yes.
Then I got the mix up with the Knights and made my debut at around round 7.
Mm-hmm.
Played 3 Knights games in a row. Then unfortunately, got dropped how it is.
That's footy.
Yeah, exactly. Can't do much about it. Went back to St Mary's and then I played one more game for the Knights about a month and a bit ago.
Okay.
So I finished with 4 Knights games and 9 St Mary's games, plus I got a 23rd man in the mix of all that.
KB was carrying on about it that he made you all night on the show.
Well, I did coach this young fella. I feel like half recruited.
Mate, all we heard about.
Sorry, Bongo, but I got him from Eltham.
Yeah, but I had a good year with school footy as well.
It was a great year, school footy.
Great school footy. Yeah, it's the best footy.
What school?
Parade, obviously.
Where else, he says?
Taking out the Herod Sun 3rd year in a row.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That was another good game. I was there to watch. Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, great game.
Every time you touch a ball, KB said he's mine. He's mine. He's mine.
Yeah, so, for next year, my main focus is obviously the Knights.
Yep.
Aim to play every game, but, footy works in different ways. I'm sure there'll be other plans for me next year, but yeah, my main focus is the Knights next year.
Have you committed to St Mary's yet for next year?
No,
all right,
no,
rumour one. Off the Banyul, more money than his brother.
What I want to know about Matty, what is your peak position? Because I used to have you on the half-back flank and I loved you in the back line.
Yeah.
Obviously, your brother loves you at full forward.
Oh, no, not if you
Hey,
me.
Not even the same team. But I loved you on the half-back flank. Maybe even
So-
centre half-back.
Yeah, I know you love you love me off the half back, but I think a high half forward role for me at the moment is where I'm at.
You just love going like that, kicking goals. Like,
Well,
love it.
Nothing better than kicking a goal in footy.
I know. Watch your celebrations. I love it.
You know, never know how many goals you're gonna kick. Celebrate it like it's your last.
Exactly right.
But yeah,
What's that?
I think centre half forwards my way.
Nick's paying a lot of attention to you here. He's got his contract book out. He's making notes. He's thinking, okay, Casey's got a contract written up for him already. Who's the better footballer, you or your brother? You can say, this is a play. Yeah, you. No, that's the right answer. I like that. You got a both side. James, what was your pathway? Did you go through the night system as well?
So I was, obviously, as I said before, I was all my juniors at Eltham, played the lower rep sort of stuff all the way through, and then got a chance at the Knights in my top age, which was actually the year that we won the premiership at Banyule. Got cut right at the end, and then obviously did the things I did in the premiership year in 22. My first year of senior footy as an 18-year-old, which was
Awesome.
winning a flag in your first year of senior footy. And at Eltham,
I hate blokes like you. I'm going to be honest.
well, at
I don't
Eltham,
like
I'd
it.
never played a final. I'd never
Really?
been to a final. Played 2 finals, lost them both. So I never really played finals at Eltham at all. So to go through, obviously, your first senior year and win it like the way that we did was good. But yeah.
And a stellar season for you. I mean, aspirations. How old are you?
Just turned 22 a couple of weeks ago.
So aspirations, just keep winning flags like that. How many did you get, Lynchy?
I got 2 of them.
2 at McLeod.
You know,
Not a
Lynch
bad
did
CV.
102 goals one year. He just told me that. I didn't know that.
You asked me.
Because how does a bloke that size and that fit, right, kick 102 goals?
'Cause he's a
That's
star.
unbelievable.
Mate, he's royalty down there. They've got a bronze statue
Division
out
1
the
or
front.
Division 2?
That was Vision 2.
Mate, sensational. 102
I'll
goals.
tell you what, if he gets the chocolates this week, there will be a bronze statue there Saturday night. If he make no mistake in the world. JK, as someone just said, who are the guests? For those that don't know, we have James and Matt Carews up the end, Banyule and St Mary's, maybe slash Banyule, slash Eltham, slash Bundura, slash McLeod, slash North Heidelberg, and Nick Lynch as well. Yeah, Abnall. It's all about the cash. I tell you what I loved about the footy this year. Every game was even, James. No game was a gimme. Didn't matter whether you were playing, Bundura. I mean, I was at that game. It was right up to the final star in the first one at
Really
your
windy day
ground.
that day. I remember that at Geelong.
Yeah, it was tough footy. But one thing I've loved about your football this year is your presence is more of a guy that's built like this rather than your physique. You take absolutely no rubbish on the field. I think your year has been sensational, and to have that level of success and stature at this age, really, really important. Banyule will be absolutely over the moon to have retained you. And your brother's probably better. He paid me to say this, but he reckons at the same age he'll be probably winning a Rosbrook or something like that. I'm not sure. Lynchy, what goes through the boys' minds from today? Let's get into grand final mode. What are the boys thinking tonight? What's your structure around training Tuesday, Thursday? What's your message?
What they're thinking tonight, I imagine a few of them are on this, taking anything I say.
The numbers are through the roof. The numbers are high.
We started pretty close. I got announced in the role during the season last year, just to start the signing of blokes who are still there and signing new blokes coming along. So we've had a long pre-season. We knew we had to get to work, and we've put a lot of work in, and we're really we're really trying to embrace the week and enjoy it, because you can get really caught up in it all. Come game day, come selection Thursday night, you're going to be switched on. You're going to be ready to go. So we're really trying to embrace it. We know how hard we're going to have to hit the contest.
Yeah,
we know that's a no-brainer. Blokes who are still getting to their best footy are going to have to play out of their age bracket as well, and they understand that, and our leaders understand they have to lead as strong as they ever had. And everyone's in a good mindset, ready to go. So we're embracing the week. We're getting around the club. We're getting around the volunteers who are so happy to see us there.
Yeah.
And then come to Thursday night when we have a bit of a game review or preview for the weekend and the pre-game, we'll flick the switch and we'll be ready to go.
You're very comfortable in this coaching position, aren't you? He's got it sorted. I love the way you speak. It's fantastic. I think the one thing that I'll give the tick over Diamond Creek is youth don't know any better sometimes, whereas you, like Diamond Creek, I'm going to get hate mail for this, but they've dropped 2 in a row. It is in your mind, isn't it, KB? If you've dropped 2 in a row, it's on your mind going into the game. this is the year we're going to right our wrongs. No one goes in thinking anything different, but you've got a ton of young kids down there, and you've got Darcy Barton there as
I
well.
think both teams got young kids though too, so you got to be wary. I think Farah might come in this week. So there's a lot of young kids from both teams.
Yeah, but the other point to that was they're the underdog, right? So
Obviously,
I love the underdog status.
but the gap has reduced over the year. I reckon.
Definitely.
Say round 9, Diamond Creek were there, McLean were there.
Yep.
It's like that right now.
Yep.
It's a flip of the coin right now. So
I think
reckon-
if you were doing what do they call the point system on Dream Team? What's it called? Dream Team points. They give player rating points.
Oh,
If you had the Diamond Creek side, that might be sitting at 95 in total, and they might be sitting at 89 or 90 or 91 because just of that little bit less of inexperience down the bottom. But your top end is amazing to have guys like Darcy being able to. It's like you've got an on-field coach.
Yeah.
Surely it must feel like that.
Well, the one we're not mentioning who's gone back to centre half back is a
Healy.
two-time All-Australian.
Yeah,
West Indies
yeah.
bowler as well. They're
not a bad play either.
Yeah, he's intercept marking and that, and his ball use. Like he's still involved with coaching down at Essendon, so he's actual on-field direction and shaping the boys behind the ball and trying to get different angles on it, moving the ball through the field because we know we're going to have to do that has been really handy as well.
One of the worst things that happens on this show, Matty, is people send questions in for you. Are you nervous? Have a good space.
This is going to be good, boys. Strap in here.
His first one was, why didn't you call me back after Saturday night? That's a joke. That's a joke. Ask Matt about DFABs.
It's either Sean or Jack.
It is Sean.
Yeah, next question.
No, can't answer.
No.
No, all right, definitely not. So
I like that. I like the person stuff.
some of the stuff comes in, and we got
It's not as bad as Nipper got.
no. Nipper got pretty well smashed. One thing I've been impressed with over the final series has been the umpiring. Thought it's been sensational. On the weekend, they controlled a game that could have got out of control pretty early in the Fitzroy Stars game. So credit to the umpires that are running
That's
around.
one of the reasons I wore the shirt in tonight.
I can't believe an umpire gave you a shirt. That's
Come after me. They absolutely love me.
Well, they're
Even
the
though
only person
I
that
never
does,
got
'cause
a
we
free
don't.
kick in 300 games at Diamond Valley football. I never got a free kick.
I
They
seen him go to Brian Moore 4 weeks and go, do you know, back in 1997, you owe me one.
1980s. I was playing in the 80s. So all I can say is the umpires sometimes make mistakes,
Yes.
and we're one-eyed, but most of the time they're pretty spot on.
I think
Let them look after them.
Can't play without him.
Can't play without him.
The medal.
The
I mean,
medal.
I'm going to say it. We had Kane Proctor's best on. I understand the Eddie Betts sort of thing.
You can't argue 210 ranking points, can you?
Nostalgia around Eddie Betts getting it. Great game. He did so well, for the game and for the Northern Football and Netball League as well.
Yep.
He also did well for our show.
Yeah, look, he did. Like, so
Views come in and
we before you came on the show, so when we had Matty Bonadeo, we were getting 400,000 views a week, and we thought we're local celebs here. A month. We were going pretty well.
You're getting 100.
When we started, we were planning to get 5,000 views for the season, thinking this isn't going to take off. Last week went in a meltdown. We had 500,000 on Saturday at the football. 500,000 people tuned in into our crosses and KB for some reason. No one can work. I think there must be a retirement village section that tunes into our show. So we hit 2.8 million this morning for the month, which is insane, which means local footy's healthy and alive. Nick Lynch, it's on to you. Question for Nick Lynch. Who was the last McLeod player to kick 100 goals in a season prior to Darcy Barton this year? Is it you?
No, it's Christian Brandt.
Christian Brandt?
Yeah.
Got the chocolates. That's from Shane Jordan. Excellent question. They're the sort of questions.
Big puff.
A bit of trivia.
What year was
That's
that?
Shane Doherty, by the way.
Shane Doherty.
What year was the
He's
puff?
under a
The big
dodgy.
puff?
Puffed it in 08, I reckon.
Okay. Some good footballers there. All right. So now, before we wrap up, boys, here's the bad news. In front of the coach who doesn't get to tip this week because we know who he's going to tip, you have to tip the winner and you have to tip the margin. Now, just be mindful. How many weeks did you get on suspension in your career, Nick?
Not as much as the blokes blackened me. I said.
Good answer. That is a fantastic answer. All right, we're going to start with you, KB. I need a winner and a margin.
Which game?
Oh,
I reckon 10 weeks ago, I would have said Diamond Creek by 10 goals.
Yep.
But right now, it's a flip of the coin. I'm going to go Diamond Creek by 3 points
yep, you're the next
In a-
one to get chinned, I reckon.
in an absolute ripper.
Yeah, I think it will be a ripper game. James,
I'm backing McLeod here, bounce straight back up after unfortunately coming down last year. I reckon they win it by 7 points.
7 points.
Yep.
Yep. Maddie,
Yeah.
you're sitting closest to him.
I know.
Red light.
No, I think Diamond Creek win. I reckon they just get over the line by
Punching Lynchy.
9 points.
9 points.
9 points, yeah.
Either
So
way,
far
it'll be
it's a-
close.
So
Yeah, no
far,
matter
it's a
which way it
ripper.
goes,
Don't
yeah.
stick up for your brother. He's
Oh,
old enough.
oh,
He's ratted you out.
I'm driving home, so he's going to be
And that's what we want. We want a great grand final.
Now, Lynchy, how much do you think you get it done by?
Scooter kicks the goal after the siren.
No,
from
he-
55 and we get that 1 point.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's a bit of tail stuff. Wouldn't that be amazing? JK, what do you got for me?
Yeah, look, I'm similar to KB. He said 10 weeks ago it was all Diamond, and I was the same. But I've actually flipped it, and I think McLeod, they'll win by 13 points,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to go with Mick Hurley for the medal.
Yeah.
Shout out JK number 3, Jordan Carney.
Right, very good. Well, I'm the same. I've gone McLeod because of the ground. If it was played at Preston City Oval, I probably would have said Creek, would have suited them a bit more. I think McLeod get the job done, but I'm going to be the rogue one here. I think they get it done by 26 points. Darcy kicks 7 and dominates early, and they have a 15-point lead at quarter time.
Is the pressure on Diamond Creek 3 in a row?
You lose 3 in a row, yeah, it's
The pressure's got to be on Diamond
Massive
Creek right now, especially.
they do have the side though.
if
There's
McLeod
no
get off-
excuses this year. They've
If
got the side.
McLeod get off to a great start and get 4
No.
goals straight away, the heartbeat will be going massive for Diamond Creek, and everyone will think it not again.
Yeah. I'm going to get smashed on here by every Diamond Creek person in here, but no one's gone better than Mac Rat, McLeod by 100.
Oh, the Mac Rat.
Yeah, if you can get it done by 100, Lynchy will be happy because that means he'll be on the beers by half time, which will be pretty good, pretty cruisy. Boys, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight, taking your time out. Feel free over there, Bayford Ford. Adrian's over there. He's brought on Subway, beers, soft drinks, the whole 9 yards. There's a contract over there for you from Casey Duncan. He's gone pretty hard at you pretty early. We're going to have a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back and we've got the Whittlesea under-19s coach, Shane Stanton, and we've got Casey Duncan's come in, Kai Hunter has come in, and we're going to talk 19s finals, and then we're going to do a wrap-up and talk about our debut at Rosbrook Medal this week. The Northern Footy show's off to the Rosbrook.
How did we get there with me?
Mate, they did try to. Martin tried to admit you, but I said I can't really do it without him. So, quick commercial break from one of our sponsors, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Need a mechanic you can trust in the Diamond Valley? At Diamond Valley Auto Care, we've been keeping locals safely on the road for years. From logbook servicing to brake repairs, diagnostics, and aircon regassing, we do it all quickly and professionally. We treat your car like it's our own, with honest advice, expert care, and no surprises. Proud sponsors of the Northern Footy Show. Book now at diamondvalleyautocare.com.
Own a business with an ABN and a commercial property like a shed, farm or warehouse? Tired of sky-high hot water bills? AGL offers professional heat pump hot water installations with 100% rebates that cover everything, including plumbing, electrical, and even a free quote and analysis for systems over 10 years old. You pay zero out of pocket and start saving from day one. It's a no-brainer. Visit Sean or Savvy today at www.aussiegreenlighting.com.au and proud sponsors of the Northern Footy Show.
All right, and we are back. How good were those boys? They were fantastic. And thanks to Lynchy to coming in. I know it's a huge week, and we did offer Diamond Creek. Someone just asked me off air. We did, but they were tied up with meetings, which we totally understand in a busy week. KB's off feeding his fat face. You're coming back. Subway.
Sorry.
All right, the sponsor's not Subway. The sponsor's actually Ford. But anyway, Ford. But Kai, welcome. Big game ahead this week. We'll speak about that in a minute. Now, we understand that your coach couldn't make it, so they brought in the great man, Casey Duncan. Casey, thanks for joining us and coming on.
Gents.
Did you get any signatures off the St Mary's and Manuel boys there?
Oh, I did, and I've actually been hitting up the Bay Ford bloke for some sponsorship.
They just should.
He won't let us come back
I've
here
asked him
again.
to buy me a ruckman, so we'll see how we go.
And
last time, didn't it?
oh, that's harsh. Oh, that case.
Fair enough. Damon was the man.
And Shane Stanton, Whittlesea under-19s coach. Shane, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to start with you. The good news is KB's eating, so he won't ask you any stupid questions. Huge week for you guys coming up in the under-19s. It's been a pretty even season, really, hasn't it, with the top 5?
Yep.
You finished second on the ladder or third?
Yes, third, I think. in the
Third
end.
on the ladder. North
Yeah,
Hollywood was
ratio.
second. South Morang was top.
Yep.
Bounced
Lorimer
straight out.
second.
Straight out.
Lorimer fourth.
Fourth.
Interesting.
Don't speak again, KB. We'll call you. There's a button for you.
Second.
No, that was second.
Second.
Go back to your sandwich. Enough. So Shane, let's start with you. Huge year for you guys. It's a monster effort down at Whittlesea for you to get done what you've got done. Tell me, who were your key players this year that rose to the top that you didn't think were going to be sensational but have shocked you this year? Is that
Players that have shocked me.
someone that you just thought, geez, come on leaps and bounds this year?
Yeah, I didn't have a true idea of the total group. The group's basically split in half from 19s from last year, 17s from last year.
Yep.
So there's been a few new faces, which has been a new challenge for me. I haven't done that before.
Yeah.
Which has been great. But I'd probably say Angus Regan was one that come up and has had a real impact through our midfield and forward area.
Yes.
Yeah, probably more the younger ones because I know the ones from last year.
Yeah.
You know, Nick Ewell comes in and does a job.
Yeah.
Justin Chambers-Jones, again, you know, comes in. He's nice and strong around the ball. So, yeah, quite a few of them. Caden Allen up forward,
Yep.
you know, equal leading goal kicker for the
Amazing.
comp. So he's had a good year as well. And all those boys, pretty much all those boys have had a little bit of senior exposure.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic for the club
Something
too.
Whittlesea's done really well as well. And I know a lot of clubs have bled through kids, but that seems to be happening more than ever, doesn't it, JK? Like, you played a lot of kids this year, didn't you? 12 debut kids this year.
Whittlesea
at
were
North
8 and
Alderburgh.
9.
Yeah,
8 or 9.
It definitely happens more, and obviously with the 23rd man coming in, which is a great
Yep.
initiative.
Yeah,
to be honest.
fantastic. Love
Yeah, like a lot of the younger kids get cracked.
it. Kai, let's go to you. How's the feeling? Is this your first grand final or not?
Yeah, no, I never played in the granny, so a little bit nervous.
Well,
but-
you've got that nervous smile going
yeah,
on.
no, but they're good nerves. Come fight the game day.
Yep.
I think it'll be turned sort of into excitement.
How old are you?
I'm 20, so I
20.
just squeezed in by a
Just
few
squeeze
days.
in. That sounds
So-
dodgy. This sounds like a North Alderburgh request.
19.4.
No. Well, that's good. That's what it's about, because it's about keeping him in the system longer, because the truth is the jump from 19s to senior footy is quite big in one hit. So I love the idea of the 0.5s. Tell me about your season. What would be your highlights of your season?
Well, this season's actually been a bit broken up for me. I've been injured a fair bit, so
Yep.
Sort of had a bit of a unlucky start with a broken wrist at the start of the season. So missed a few games there. Come back and then sort of tried a bit of a different position this year down back. So I was originally sort of on the wing and then sort of half forward. So chucked me down half back this year, and sort of got comfortable down there, and I could play my sort of best footy down there, which has been really good. And then we went down Div 2 for the 19s this year, and sort of had a shaky start to the start of the season, lost a few games, and then sort of started to bond a bit more as a team, and sort of I think we won 10 in a row in the end to finish off the season strong.
So you're a show off. That's what we're hearing. You're showing off at the end.
It's okay.
I mean, like as Shane.
Yep, Shane, yep.
As Shane said, obviously with gelling aside from the under 17s and 19s, it does take time to really gel together. So to finish off at 10 wins to finish the year is massive.
Yeah.
So you probably go in this week real confident.
Well, I mean, anything happen in finals, it sort of shows.
Definitely.
Where we come in, we've won 10 in a row, and we can't play Whittlesea our first game, and sort of a bit, different beast sort of finals where it's a bit of a tough sort of game, and it's just sort of, more competitive the whole time.
I love asking under 19s players this. Who's the rat bag of the side? Who's the absolute?
Bryce Coombs.
Oh, he'd be up there.
Got to be. What about
He didn't ask you.
Yeah. Well done, guys. I love it. Go get another sandwich, Matty.
I doubt you now. He hesitated.
Nah,
Kai, don't look at him because you can't unengage him. He's like the poltergeist.
No, we got a few down there, a few sort of loud boys that are good fun. Jai Davies is good fun down at the club, sort of the ultimate club man.
Yep.
Is pretty funny.
Who's the tight ass? Who won't pay for anything? Don't say Casey Duncan because he's sitting next there. Or is it you?
No, not me.
Ben Escoy.
Nah, he's actually one of the right bags. But I'd say probably Max Heppenstall.
Okay. Won't hit his kick.
Yeah. There's probably a few around. Can't name them all.
Mine's still going. Mine's still going.
We had Jesse Tardio was throwing around a hat to get some money in for some trainers.
Yep.
For all the boys to put in, I reckon there was probably 10 of you that did up front and took till the very last day, where there would have been 18 of them just put it in straight away. So I would call them all tight asses.
Yeah. Case, let me ask you from a coach. I know you're not the 19s coach, but as a senior coach, you've got a good overview of what's going on with these boys. What have you loved about this group? Because I've heard that this group really stuck fat this year, really fat. They had to start off with a few that were suspended. You know, it was going to be tough to just get going, and you've seen the strength the way you finished. What's been the great part of the 19s this year?
Well, as we touched on before, being able to play 12 of them, they'll all be out there this weekend that played senior footy.
That's amazing. Isn't it?
The experience that they got from that, Kai played 5 himself, and he had a couple of 20 disposal goal games and showed that, you know, when he comes up next year, he's definitely up to the level. And, you know, you've got the guys like Arlo Tia and Yakub Arafosky and like all these Kind Carmen who played the last 5 in the seniors. And I reckon one game he might have had 10 or 12 score involvement. So these boys can proper play, Dads.
Yeah.
And they're the future of what we've got. And, you know, we trained together all pre-season. And that's how poor little Kai hurt his wrist. I think Liam McKenna got him in a tackle.
Well, there's a question here for him. Broken wrist, was it versus Monty? Craig Knight has asked.
No, it was Liam McKenna got him in a little tackling drill that I was running over the summer. And Kai's old man wasn't too happy about it either, so I copped the front of that. But, you know, as you said, the adversity that they had with those suspensions that they copped last year, and, you know, Colin Carmen's one of those ones that come in, and you had that experience, and then plus the players that I was pinching throughout the year out of their side, you know, because we probably needed them, but they were up to it. So that brings adversity, but it also brings them together. It gives opportunity, as it did at our level as well. But, you know, that's why these boys should be confident they're going to give it a red hot crack on Saturday, because, you know, they're battle ready. And then some of those leaders have had that experience at the top level possible.
I'm a little annoyed with you, Kai, and I'm going to tell you why. This will blow you. You're 20?
Yeah.
You grow it heaps better mow than me. Mate, I've been working on this for 51 years. You just spat out a nice little sophisticated French-looking mow at 20, is it?
It's the mullet with the start.
Casey's gone for the old bash you up look like me if it gets too hard. Shane's given it, mate, I'll jump in the fight look. And this one's, there's no chance. You just come out looking really pretty. Shane, let me ask you, what's the message to a young group on a Thursday night after training? That's your last session Thursday night?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Yep.
Last message is going to be around making sure we finalise a good preparation that we've had the last 2 weeks.
Yes.
Leading up to it, and we've had the advantage of having a break, a week's break, to get ready. But it's been solid, and really, it's just about planning to bring their best for game day.
Yep.
Be ready to go. We know what sort of contest we're going to expect. So we have to be ready from the first bounce. So
why do you coach? What do you love about coaching?
I love the element of teaching and trying to pass on knowledge and developing.
Yep.
And that's what's probably led me down the path to coming to coaching under 19s. I've been assistant at senior level for a number of years, and there's an opportunity to coach my son in the 19s. I've coached him in juniors as well, but it was time to, and I've had a ball the last 2 years and going again next year. So
already done, signed.
Yep. So looking forward to the another challenge again with
senior
another
coach the year after.
Yeah, I don't know that I.
Take over a ring, man.
Yeah, I don't know that I want that level of responsibility. To be honest, I enjoy the group and the level that I'm doing today. So
kids listen more. Promise you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You reckon? I reckon
there's different
19's
challenges,
hard.
isn't there? You know,
19's is tough.
they've got so many things going on in their young lives
They do.
at that time, and
You've got to be a psychologist nearly just to
good
get
to be
out
a
there.
little bit of a guide in some ways,
Yeah,
or a
that's
mentor,
great.
or that type of thing. And if you can teach him a little bit about football,
Why not?
You know, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, before we get to your games, we've got to tip another game from that's coming up this weekend. So for the Division 1, it's called qualifying final. Is it a prelim?
This will be a prelim.
Prelim. So the prelim will be between Greensborough and Hurstbridge. You've all got to tip the winner and the points. We'll start with UKB. Oh, taken off. Oh, look out. Look out what's going on. Hurstbridge, he's gone
Big
the
upset.
bridges.
I'm going massive upset. I reckon Greensborough's been pretty good all year, but I'm going upset in a thriller.
You're going the upset. How much?
Flip of the coin again, 1 point.
Is it an upset? I think both sides have been incredibly close this year. It'll be
Has to be an upset. I mean, the
second versus fifth, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many points did Hurstbridge get it done by?
1 point.
You're just scared of Christina Polly, let's be honest.
I'm petrified.
We're all petrified.
Absolutely
Did you
petrified.
see her weightlifting video the
Mate,
other
I
day?
was going to bring that up.
I texted her. I said, I'm so sorry. She broke a record. She's a weightlifter. You wouldn't, she looks 60 kilos rigging
No,
weight.
none of these big boys
Wouldn't be fighting, would not be fighting. No. Shane, what do you reckon?
I'm going to go Bridges by 16.
Bridges by 16. There's a lot
Yep.
of confidence there. This is good. Okay.
I think Greensborough win by about 4 goals, mate.
Yep.
I just think they're a better side.
Yep. That's pretty simple. Kai,
Yeah, I'll
feeling
go.
gutsy?
I'll go Greensy as well by 15. I reckon.
Greensy by 15.
Look, it's a massive game. It's a mini grand final because obviously Heidelberg had that one a long time ago. So whoever wins this, like, it's pretty big.
Yep.
I haven't tipped against Christina Polly since she come in. So,
You're scared.
Yeah, and I don't think they've lost.
No,
So,
no.
I'm going again, 9 points. Naylor, 5 points.
Yes. Invited
If you kick
to
it straight.
the Rossbrook Naylor as well. I've seen on their
Yeah.
post today.
Yeah, I'll get him
I've
for
seen
an
on
interview.
their post. I'm going to go with Greensborough. I just think
What is that?
I just think
Yeah,
their
Skinny
speed.
wants to say it.
No, I know. I'm a bit scared of Christina because she's going to text me any second. It'll come through. You're dead to me. But the good news is, Christina, every time I've tipped against you, you've won. But no, I just think Greensborough finished higher. I think they've got a really good matched up game to Hurstbridge. You know, you're splitting hairs. I don't think it'll be much. I think there's a kick in it, and that's about it. But it'll make a fantastic game. Let me ask you all, because you made the comment that you thought it's already done, won and dusted. My opinion is, Shane, if it bleeds, it's beatable, right? That's what I've always thought. Plenty of great sides that should have won grand finals can lose it.
Does it bleed?
It might not bleed. You reckon it could be AI? They
No,
are a sensational side. Take nothing away from they
You've only got to get them on one day.
Yeah, that's true.
Who are we talking about?
Didn't Diamond Creek lose to, was it Panton Hill earlier this year? Like, that was surely never on the cards. That would have been 1,001 on
Happened
that.
last year too.
But Diamond Creek going Heidelberg, Fitzroy Stars going Heidelberg, and that's why Fitzroy dropped one. They didn't drop the big one; they dropped one already. But Heidelberg aren't dropping one.
Yeah, I am going to the grand final breakfast, and I'll be. The league's asked me to come and interview the coaches and the captains at the breakfast, which I'm really looking forward to. KB, you're not welcome. I think. Well, no, I'm joking, but it's 6:30 a.m. You're just going to bed, so that's not going to happen. And you be on a date. You be on a Tinder date somewhere.
I've actually got it.
Have you got a girlfriend?
No.
Oh.
Boyfriend.
Oh, date, right. So there's a lot coming up. We are going to be at the Rosbrook on Wednesday night. So this is our last live show for the season. We will cover everything from the Rosbrook medal. We're stoked to be going. KB in a suit is going to be something special to see. Casey.
Yeah,
Suit and thongs. Martin, if you're watching, he asked me if he could wear thongs. Can you please send him a text message and let him know it's not okay? I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be good to be part of such a big night.
100%. We did the Diamond Valley night, so this one definitely bigger. Me and KB roaming around. Like, who knows
We can
what's
do a
gonna-
bit of that. We're going to be set up on the concourse, so as you're coming into the
Bring the
room,
Favola.
come over and have a chat with us. He's on a drinking limit, and so are you. We've got a brand, the Northern Footy Show, to protect here.
I was going to go. I might stay home now.
Yeah. Are you coming, Case?
I'll get you Casey.
Yeah.
Video.
Case,
I might be there.
Case will be one of our guest speakers for sure. Make sure you get there,
I
Case.
think I've taken Thursday off work.
Thursday off. Well, I'm going to be the one to tell you, I've already booked a room, so I'm not your ride home. I'm staying in the
Hey,
hotel.
Well,
next to-
get me away.
No.
Big spread of lettuce.
No, it's a single bed. You can't get in. Don't worry about it.
I'm not taking it back.
Now, KB, while these boys are here, you've got to tip the winner. We're clearly not going to ask them. So Whittlesea versus North Heidelberg. I'll make it easy. I'll start because I'm a doggy. So once a doggy, can't tip against the doggies. I've tipped Casey all year except for once, and then he screwed me on that one. But I think the doggies get the job done, but I think it's a 2-point game. That's all I think it is. Don't hate me, Shane. Don't hate me. I have to stay the doggies are played there. KB.
Wolf, wolf.
Wolf. Oh, Shane's got
I'm an ex-doggy.
You are?
Yeah, I just played
You play
North Heidelberg 1991, 1990, 91, 92.
Did you win anything?
Only lost the 91 grand final, 92 dream team. So I lost 2 grand finals to North Heidelberg, yeah.
Yeah, didn't see your name up on the wall.
And I
there.
didn't coach Whittlesea, so it's going to be
Is that what went wrong down there?
There's a
I'm
word
gonna go
for
doggy
experience.
Yes, journeyman.
Yes.
I know the other one you're
Yeah, the other
thinking.
one I'm thinking of.
Give me your tip.
I'm going to go the doggies by 7, and you're going to win the medal.
Oh,
All right.
gee, there's no love, Shane, is there?
No, no,
Generally,
not at all.
someone goes a bit soft and gets the job done.
We've got the Whittlesea 2 netballers in the grand final on Friday
That's
night.
fantastic.
We've got us. And
MC, here's your MC right here.
Yeah, and then we've got our reserves in the grand final as well. So
Monster. You know what I would do? I would
Similar,
re-show this
we've got
video to
Div 1
kids.
and Div 4 and the granny on Friday night as well, as always.
Yeah,
the Div
that's,
1.
yeah, they go very
Or they
well,
go
don't
for 5 in a row or something. Who knows?
they? Yeah, ridiculous.
Make sure you get this video and re-show it to the kids and say, this is your full, we've got, this is your feet, we've got underdog status here and we're ready to
I
go.
will throw in for the reserves. Taplin will win the medal.
Yep.
Well, and they'll win reserves.
a little bit of love.
Yep.
Just
No,
a little bit.
just a
Okay,
little
that's
bit.
okay.
You finally
very
gave
good
something.
on
No, I think
Only
you've
a-
done it.
It's all
Whittlesea
opinions.
reserve win and
opinions.
Taplin wins.
That's exactly
And
right.
she wins the medal.
Boys, last couple of questions before we wrap up for the year. And thank you to everyone that has tuned in throughout the course of the year. It's meant a lot to us, and we'll try to cover a little bit of this next week at the Rosbrook. For you, Kai, what's your favourite thing about footy? And then what's your advice to someone who's contemplating coming down to Doggyland and playing? Coach.
The senior coach or
Reserves coach.
The coaches are actually all real good there. Especially for me, I've had Scooter, then I had coach he's coached me the last sort of 4 years. Him and Boomer, Brad Harvey down
Yep.
at Boom Fit. Sort of he brought a few of us across.
Yep.
And we've sort of stuck together. So that's kind of one thing that I've really enjoyed down at North is just the bond between the team as the 19s. Like we sort of stuck together.
If you're looking for new players for next year, what's your message to them, Case? Why come down and play with Casey Duncan and the boys? And just quickly before you answer that, Adrian White sent something in, who's a sponsor of our show, which is fantastic, a Site Supply Electrical. Get down to him in Epping. Scooter and Ahmed have done an amazing job with getting this side to a grand final, considering the first 4 games of the season. They lost by a combined total of 400 points. That is a turnaround of turnarounds. That's great information. I love all of that. Why come and play with you next year, Case?
I'd say it's the youth, mate. We're going to keep pressing on the kids that are coming through. And as I said, Kai's ready made. Other ones, Jackson McGann and some of those. I do think this year we probably were good enough at stages, and we showed that, having knocked off everyone bar Greensy, who we probably could have in a couple bad Heidelberg games. But, with a bit of luck and then the kids coming through. And as you said, it's a close-knit group. If you're about 6'5", I'm looking for your phone number.
Yeah. You can get a ruckman tax at the moment. There's never
it's
been a
big
bigger
tax on
ruckman
them.
tax
They're
at the moment.
bloody- They come at 200% by the sounds of it.
Do we work together now?
Well, I like that you've got the old Swannies jumper.
And you're an ex-Avenel player?
There's actually, I reckon, if you go actually
Did you
behind
coach?
just next to the scoreboard, there's a
You
statue
coached-
of me there.
Coached and played?
I was a playing coach there
Yep.
for 5 years. I had a pretty decent little career there.
So that's how we started,
Is this how you started? You're following in Casey's footsteps?
Yeah, 100%.
Just go inside.
Not bad
and
footsteps.
look on the honours board in there and you'll be right.
All right, I'll have a look. And I'll probably get my name up there too.
Shane, going again next year. How'd you go for numbers this year overall with the 19s?
really strong. We've got 11 guys missing out this week.
What?
We've been able to manage a group of guys which have truly stuck together.
Wow.
People unhappy.
And I've said within the group as well that it was always going to take 35 to get to this level,
Yes.
and it's taken 35. There's weeks where we haven't had guys missing out,
Wow.
but that's why I was supporting the seniors as well with some players going up. So that's been a real positive for the club moving forward as well.
Yep.
But the guys tell me that they're enjoying it because they keep turning up to training and they keep supporting the boys. So, it's been challenging for selection on regular
the hardest
basis.
job in footy, isn't it? The hardest job.
No, they're a really good group of young men in a club that's got a good culture, that's also trying to drive youth through the club and look after Whittlesea people as well at the same time.
Yep.
You know, we're a little bit further out, so there's plenty of clubs between here and Whittlesea.
Yes.
So there's plenty of places to stop off as well. So we want our younger talent to come through from our juniors and hold on to them.
Yep.
And make sure they're happy and enjoy their time at the Whittlesea Football Club.
Yeah, congratulations on a great job this year as a coach too, and your commitment to footy is fantastic. It needs coaches, especially at junior level up to 19s. You know, they're non-paid jobs at that stage. You know, that not everyone gets 60 grand a year like Casey Duncan. You know, it takes years to build to that. Oh, sorry, that was his sign on. No love from Case there, nothing. But it takes a lot of effort to do it. So congratulations, we definitely appreciate it. KB, any final words before we close off our last show?
Yeah, probably just going about nominations for that 19 All Stars.
God, you've sent the thing into meltdown.
Off its head.
No, off its head's an understatement. Please,
Did he get a go?
I'm not on the selection panel. People need to know that.
You didn't?
Go back 2 weeks.
Didn't.
Can we just?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, we actually asked for nominations, right? So if you're not nominated, right, we can't put you in. So whoever nominates, please nominate you.
And the influx
So
of messages-
Casey nominated him just then.
Well, can you put on because
I'll send it to you, Casey. Put him up.
It's been done by a bloke behind the scenes with all statistics and stuff
That is
like
true.
that, and
The
best on
influx of
grounds and
messages-
stuff like that. So please, under 19s right now, it's gone off its head on Facebook.
30,000 views. on
Right,
that
30,000
One
views,
post.
right? We want to put every kid in as possible. So please, right now,
Clearly, it's one of their
if you've got a nomination, put them in because we don't do the nomination. If you don't nominate the kid doesn't get in.
And we're not going to tell you who put it together because we don't want any pressure on that person. But let me tell you, if you have a look at the statistics that went into that, I reckon there's about 40 to 50 hours work that he's put in it to get to this level. And
It's
now there's,
unbelievable what he's done.
I think there's 90 kids in this list, and we're going to pick 44.
No, there's I think in the All Stars there's 55, and then we'll say 19s plus, right? There's like 70.
Yeah,
so it's
right.
120 kids.
So how many are you going to get selected, KB?
Well, you only got 2 teams.
So 44, what I just said.
Yeah, but there's been a few questions around your selection. There was about
That's not his selection.
about the team selection with the Northern Footy Show. There was about 50 picked in Div 3 side. I
Yeah.
was stiff to miss. I didn't play a game.
You?
Yeah, 100%, mate. There was 35 emergencies. Like, I reckon.
No, I liked that side. So the TNFS Division 3 side, the theory behind that, and this one was KB's idea, which I love.
100%.
He didn't want to have emergencies. He wanted to have rotations because any of those guys were good enough to start on the ground. I thought it was a fantastic
And that's
team.
the same as Divi 2's coming up this week, right?
Yeah.
We're going to say it's going to be at least 24.
Yep.
And so far we've spoke to 14 different people from different teams and clubs and stuff like that. So it's not us, it's everyone.
We've
So
got
we're
everyone's
putting it out to everyone.
Me and KB met, had a coffee.
And going to Division 1, which will come out soon, right? Casey, if you got any certainties and stuff like that, please give them to us, right? Because we don't know everything.
He has a list in his pocket for you already.
Good.
It's so just no final words from you on anything. Are you happy with the season?
But it's been a big season, hasn't it?
Monster.
Obviously, massive shout out to Bayford.
Yeah.
Bandura. Always drive away happy.
Side Electrical, Adrian Wycott right
Chicken
behind
and
the
Co.
19 show, Chicken and Co, Aussie Green Lighting with Sean Fitzpatrick and the lads, Diamond Valley Auto Care, Waytech Rendering.
And if any of the above want to support me,
Footybanners.com.
to Avenel, that would be awesome.
And he's trying to steal some sponsors off us, KB. He's going to coach at Avenel next
What about
year.
New Balance?
New Balance.
I'll
No,
take anything.
they're fully committed to you. They've written a 1-year deal worth 80 cents. That's all they're giving you. But you're going to get some New Balance shoes. They are good shoes, let me tell you. I
We're
wear
going to have Ford symbol on our jumpers.
Ford
next year.
symbol. Did you hit Adrian up for sponsorship
Yeah,
earlier?
good save.
No, I was
Very
I
clever.
asked some questions
Did you go?
over a Subway roll.
I've got to give you. I'll give you the mail. I spoke to Adrian. I was in here the other day having a chat with him. And if you're out there and you're looking to buy a car, I guarantee you, if you nominate the club you're from, he will write a check for that club back to that club. I guarantee you. I had the conversation with him.
That's Adrian, is it?
Adrian Costanza. Come down to see Adrian or ask for the real boss. Apparently, it's a Ben Keane, fellas, the real boss down here. That's what I keep hearing. Nothing to do with it. I think Amanda runs the show down here. In all honesty. But yeah, we'd love for you to support our sponsors. Let us know if you buy a car off them, just because it's good to know that we're getting that information. We filmed 2 absolutely ridiculous commercials here before. The worst acting case here I've ever seen. We're trying to sell a car and I said, what would you pay for this? You go, oh, I'd steal it.
At least he's being honest.
We have absolutely no chance in the world. I hope I haven't missed anyone. We will do our big cross as well. Thanks, Rhonda. Rhonda loves the show. She's been a supporter from day one. Boys, please grab a hat on the way out. It's all for you. We're going to go over and have a beer and celebrate what was fantastic. But the truth is, the show wouldn't exist without the 10,920 followers we have. And the statistics said this week only 49% of people have followed the show. So we're going to double that. We've got about 20,000 viewers of a real crappy little show put together on a shoestring budget at the start. But our sponsors
shout out to you as well, mate. Like, you put in a lot of time and effort, and I think starting to really get the recognition that you deserve. For your hard work.
It's a team. It's the Footy Show team.
And Matty Bottoday as well.
What seems to have gone gangbusters since Matty left. I did. I sorted it. All right, we'll see you next week from the Rosbrook Medal. And until next week, keep kicking goals and good luck to all these boys on the weekend. May the best side win.